What's up guys, Lethal here, and today I am bringing you 5 things you've forgotten whatever in FIFA Ultimate Team, guys. So if you like this style of video and like this video in particular, if you could hit the like button and obviously follow the channel if this is the kind of stuff you like to watch, guys. Hit that subscribe button for me, and let's get into the first thing that you forgot was ever in FUT Ultimate Team. This is a little bit for the OGs, guys. A lot of the stuff is going to be from really early on in the game, stuff that is no longer obviously in the game. And a few of them are a little bit more up to date, but a lot of them do go way back, guys. And the first one I'm going to talk about is morale cards. So you're going to see some pictures of the morale cards pop up now. These cards basically were needed to pick up the morale of either your squad or a single player, guys. And if you had a player on low morale, then he would play worse in game because his morale was low, guys. And basically the way your players got low morale was by either losing a lot of games. I think that was basically the only way they lost morale, if I'm not mistaken. So bad players would have to buy these morale cards. You could obviously buy a player off the transfer market with low morale as well, add a card to him, and these cards came in individual cards, as in you can add to one player or you can add to the whole squad, guys. So yeah, these morale cards were in the game. I never ever had to use them really, and I'm sure most people never had to use them, because if you were a half decent player at the game, they never really came into play, guys. But if you were bad at the game, I bet you had to spend a lot of coins on these morale cards to always get your players back up to that full morale. So that's the first thing we're going to talk about. The second one that is no longer in the game that you might have forgotten about is trade offers, guys. I did do a video on trade offers, hoping that they bring it back a few days ago, but I'm going to put in this one as number 2 again, guys. This is the second thing. And, you know, trade offers were fun back in the day. I think I only completed maybe 2 or 3 genuine trade offers in my time. A lot of people tried to use them to scam you and get you to send them their big players and stuff like that. Maybe that's one of the reasons they got pulled out, guys. But I would like to see trade offers back. And trade offers were a lot of fun. You could basically put a card up for sale, and if it didn't sell, or any time during, even if once it had a bid, I don't think it could, but before it had a bid on it, you could send someone a trade offer for any card. You could send them a bronze player and 500 coins. A lot of people did try and fish and send really bad players. Whenever I had a really big player on the market, you used to get about maybe 10 trade offers of people trying to send you like bronze stuff or Ronaldo and stuff like that, guys. People really trying to get you to make that mistake. But yeah, you could send up to 4 cards, I believe, and as much as coins as you had, basically, for another card trade offer. I don't think they actually happen that often, but I think they'd be a lot more interesting if they were in the game today, especially with all the untradeable cards we have, guys. So that's number 2. Let's move over to number 3 here, and it's formation cards, guys. And this one's an interesting one because the game was just so much different with these formation cards. As you can see by the pictures, at the top of every card there is a formation, and that player has that exact formation, guys. And you cannot mix formations and play players with different formations in the same formation, because they'll lose chemistry back in the day. So you had to go out and buy the formation that you're going to play for every single player. 4-1-2-1-2, 4-3-3 were both extremely expensive. So imagine having to buy it over 11 players. That would cost you roughly around 30k, I believe, guys, if you had 11 players that didn't have 4-1-2-1-2. And players with these formations on cost a lot more on the market already, up to 5k more depending on the player, guys. So yeah, they were really good to trade in as well, formation cards, but I'm kind of glad they pulled them out. I don't think they were a really great idea, but it was something that we had to deal with in the game for a few years, guys. For number 4 in this video, we're going to talk about something else we had to deal with that was just so different back in the day, and that is a limited consumables pile. As you can see on FIFA now, you can add as much into your consumable pile as you want. Thousands and thousands of items in your consumable pile, no problem whatsoever. But back in the day, you could have, I think, up to 100 maximum, or was it 70? I can't remember exactly how much you could have. You can see on the screen on this screenshot here that I've highlighted, this person only has 50, but I think you could unlock maybe up to 100 or maybe up to 70. But after that, guys, you were done. And they never stacked. They were just all in a row back in the day, so they would all be like, you'd have fitness, 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 fitness kind of thing like that. But it made it even harder to trade in consumables. And it made consumables big business back in the day. They were really good to make coins on. But that's another thing that was very interesting back in the day. That just, the game, I think it's changed for the better, guys. The fact that you can stack as much consumables as you want now, I think that's a good thing, guys. Now for number 5, this is just a single player, but it's a very unique player on the game. A lot of you guys will remember, and it's Felipe Melo. It's a goalkeeper version of the CDM Felipe Melo, who played for Galatasaray and also played for Inter on FIFA, guys, and obviously in real life. and he went in goal for his club, Galatasaray, back in the day, and I believe he saved a penalty in that match and got himself an inform, guys, which was insane. He went from an 80 rated, which I couldn't find his 80 rated card, unfortunately, down to a 74 rated inform goalkeeper. One of the most unique cards, and he would cost you around 300,000 coins when he first came out. I think he dropped as low as around 100,000 coins near the end, guys. But he was very, very expensive because he's such a unique card. And that is 5 things you forgot were ever in FIFA, guys. Another little thing I'm going to put up a picture of some players again. One thing I was going to put in the list, which I didn't, is the heading stat down instead of physical, guys. There used to be a heading stat there, as you can see. And I thought I'd just chuck that in as an extra little bonus one, guys. They changed heading, they brought in physical. I liked heading, to be honest. I kind of preferred heading. With the in-game stats, I'd prefer it to maybe be heading now, who knows. But yeah, they changed it for physical, and that was a bit of a strange move, but I guess they thought it suited the cards better, guys. So that's a 6 little extra one. But that is the end of the video. 5 things you forgot whatever in FIFA Ultimate Team, guys. If you liked the video, subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, as always, and take it easy.